a storm has passed, and as usual, it's always a bright sunny day after the storm goes. And I've been hibernating and lazy, so I'm going to try to go out and get some fresh air. Poor wee thing can only fight it so long, I guess. Snow is always so pretty to see when it's all white, because this time of year everything else is brown. And snow, of course, is supposed to be a benefit to soil, nature's blanket. It protects the soil from erosion and the freeze and the thaw of winter. It builds the soil structure and it reduces compaction, which I certainly find with my soil. And they say that the ground thaws more quickly in spring, and I believe that too. And I really want to believe it does a good bug cleaning. But of course bugs are no strangers to harsh winters. They've been around since time began. But I read on, I think it was Grow Veg, that in the moderate maritime provinces like ours, with a lot of hard freezes and then thaws and hard freezes and thaws, it does impact them. So if they manage to survive, they also lay less eggs. So like the dreaded slug, I've noticed since being in Newfoundland, there are years when I give up. The slugs are the biggest menace, wipe out my garden. And then like last year, well, we had Snowmageddon and a very unique winter. I hardly had any slugs. I'm just going to tack on now a blueberry pie that I made, because I am always eating. Just making some wild blueberry pie. Thought I'd bring you along. In here I've put probably 6 cups of wild blueberries. We're very fortunate that we have the Newfoundland ones. They're very sweet. It's a short, intense growing season here, and so they're well renowned as being a gorgeous, flavorful sweet berry. So I know I don't need too much sugar. I added some brown sugar. Not sure how much. It's to taste. You could do from anywhere from half a cup to a cup of sugar. You could use granulated, that's fine. I added lemon juice and some lemon zest. You might see I've stirred it all in, but because I naturally use, of course, fresh lemon, added some zest. Then I added cornstarch. I'm a fan of cornstarch rather than flour. Just my preference. I think flour is just a little bit gritty. Cornstarch is lovely and will thicken. Wild blueberries, as opposed to commercial or any from even a plant that's not a wild one, they have more, these go very juicy. So you do need a fair amount of cornstarch. And nutmeg and cinnamon, just sprinkled to taste. You can make your own pie crust, which would be divine. I'm too lazy. I've bought pie crusts. So I'm going to dump my berries into the crusts, into the oven. Couldn't be simpler. At 400. Keep my eye on it. Put some slits in the top pie crust on top. And I will, of course, give it an egg wash on top. Never make a pastry without an egg wash. It just doesn't meet. It's just not good. So I'm going to get on with that.